supply season. There is something about new office supplies and learning resources and manipulatives that make it feel like Christmas. That just might be me. If that's you too, put a hands up emoji down in the comments. Let me know I'm not alone in this. But it has been so fun going on basically a scavenger hunt looking for the best deals and resources I can find. And I think I have found most, if not all, of my school supplies and learning resources for the rest of the year. So I am going to show you my mega haul. I'm going to show you things from Walmart, Target, Hobby Lobby, Amazon, Dollar Tree, and more. So let's go, pal. Hey pal, I'm glad you're here. If we haven't met before, my name is Jordan Ashley. I am a Disney homeschooling mom that works at home so I can make my dream of being with my kids a reality, where I can invest in them on a day-to-day basis, where we can go on family adventures and find a deep love of learning, because learning is everywhere and learning should be fun. So on this channel and on all my other platforms, I do my best to share inspiring and encouraging resources and equip you to hopefully live that intentional life that you want to with your kids. So if that sounds interesting to you, be sure to subscribe and hit that notification bell so you don't miss out on a video. So this is my second year homeschooling, and I learned a lot about what was really useful and necessary versus what was completely unnecessary and I totally regret buying. I will put a link in the tags and in the description of my first two first year homeschooling hauls that were really big, and you could check those out, but I will also be coming out with my top 5 must-haves for a homeschooling family, at least for us, and I will also be posting a video of my biggest regrets. Don't waste your time or money. Now I will also be sharing my thrift haul, everything that I got from the thrift stores, in a different video coming up soon because I got a lot. First up is Walmart. So I did not get a ton of things at Walmart this go around, but I did get some things that I needed to get replaced, like markers. They run out so quickly when you have littles or any kids really. And then I have a lot of construction paper. This is probably the third one that I've gotten. The rest are already put away. And then I also have some more crayons. Most of the time I get the off-brand non-Crayola crayons, but my daughter's been really enjoying coloring recently, and so I decided to go for the Crayola. And then we also got a lot of composition books, as well as several of these spiral-bound notebooks, and these ones are for me because I do a lot of my planning in notebooks, and that's how I write my notes, that's how I do my work planning, that's how I do a lot of things. I'll be coming out with a planning video soon, maybe 2 or 3 actually, so subscribe if you want to see those. But I also use these on a daily basis with the kids. They use them for nature journaling and for a lot of different activities that we do in the morning time and just when we're traveling, because we do a lot of traveling as a homeschooling family. We like to adventure, so if you want to see how we utilize these with my preschooler, my pre-K, kindergarten age kiddo now, and my toddler, let me know. Now I also got all of these beautiful faux flowers from Walmart, and I will be utilizing these to decorate my office space. And if you would like to see that renovation process, just let me know. I did get them on super duper sale. They were about $1 a piece for each of the different sections, and so I thought that was a good deal. And I love a good flower. I love a good floral. Not exactly homeschool related, but that is something that that's where I plan, that's where I work on planning their lesson plans and things like that, so I included it. Now the last thing I got from Walmart was for organization. Now last year I set up a couple different spaces throughout the house where I would store our homeschooling things, our art supplies, all the different learning resources, games, and it's kind of spread out throughout our playroom. You can check out my learning spaces video here and in the description, and it actually worked out pretty well. But as the kids are getting older and their needs change and they need access to different things, and I kind of want to organize their day a little bit differently. We'll be doing homeschool, our routine a little bit different this year, so I want the organization to be a little bit better, last a little bit longer. So you'll see a lot of organizational things that will help us get organized and stay organized. Now, on that note, I will actually be coming out with multiple videos about how I'm going to organize our new homeschool storage area, as well as how I'm going to organize our kids' toy playroom, game room items. That's going to be coming up soon as well. I have a lot of videos coming out in the very near future, so stay tuned for that. But this is one of the items, along with all of these and a couple more that are storing the different homeschool supplies. This is from Hobby Lobby. They were on sale this week. They were like 66% off their spring sale. So I have a lot of different baskets that I'm going to be utilizing in those two homeschooling playroom organizational spaces. Now next I'm going to show you a quick interlude in our major store hauls. This is just a couple things that I got from BJ's, our bolt store that we go to, and I got a science book and an earth book, both resource type books. They have a lot of really colorful pictures. If you want me to do a flip through, I will, but they were really well priced. Now moving on to Amazon, we did get a few things from Amazon this year, nothing major. We got these really great organizational bags. They're waterproof and various different sizes. Again, check out the organization videos coming up. I have a lot of different plans for how I'm going to utilize these bags, but that was a Prime Day deal. And then I also got these writing boards, the LCD lighting boards. They do have the kind of magnetic boards that they can write on, but I think that they will really enjoy these, and we are in the car a lot, like I said, and I want them to stay engaged and find fun things for them to do while we are driving. So that's what these are for. Now we are also a big gaming family. We love playing games as a family, and we love playing games as adults. We love playing games with our community, with our friends, and of course we love playing educational games as well. I think you can learn so much through any kind of exploration in the world, any kind of play, and through games. So we got my first Bananagrams game, and that's going to be a fun just way to help us practice our phonics and our reading and our spelling skills that we are just diving into with my 4-year-old. Now next we have this matching letter game, and again, I love the handheld manipulatives. I think it's really repetitive if we just do workbooks all of the time. So this is just something that we're going to get to use that's more hands-on, and hands-on learning I think is best at this age and pretty much any age in my opinion. But now lastly we have this Bluey scavenger hunt game. Bluey is big in our house. I love Bluey, my husband loves Bluey, our kids love Bluey. Great show all around, at least in my opinion. Let me know what you think down in the comments, I guess. But I think even though this isn't exactly a school supply, I can find learning objectives in almost every activity we do. So this is going to be one of them. Now next we have our Target box. This is the Hobby Lobby container full of all of our Target supplies that we found. Now I usually don't shop a lot at Target because I don't want to spend the money, and I just am too enticed by a lot of the things, and there are so many reasons. But when it comes to school supply season, I love the Target Dollar Spot because this is something that was really successful for us last year. We found a lot of things that have been heavily used in our morning routine, in our invitations to learn while the kids are waiting for food, and I think I found some good ones again this year. Let's see, so we have this number and alphabet construction where they have the letters and the different pieces that are needed to construct it, and it's just a way for her to practice remembering how the letters look. My 4-year-old knows all of her letters, knows her letter sounds at this point, but sometimes we forget when we are not seeing the letter what to do and how to build it when we are writing. So our handwriting, this is going to be kind of practice for that side, the writing side. And then we also found this great United States map puzzle. It's a wood puzzle. And then we have another puzzle for my toddler. That's just the 1 to 10. I don't believe my 4-year-old will thoroughly enjoy this. She's way beyond this. However, anything one does, the other wants to. I'm sure you know how that is if you have more than one kiddo. And then we have this really cool activity, which is basically a lot of linking letters. And there's uppercase and lowercase letters. And you can build words. And we actually have the number version of this already, and we utilize it to practice like adding and subtracting, and it's just a great manipulative to have at the table. Speaking of manipulatives, these are two cool like flip books or flip tents that we can have at the table, and this one is the English, Spanish, the picture and colors, so she can practice her Spanish. We are not a bilingual family. My husband is bilingual. He speaks Spanish, and I would love to teach my kids Spanish. I understand it okay, and I've taken several years of it in the past, but I would really love to invest more time in teaching them Spanish. If anybody has any great Spanish resources for learning, please drop them down in the comments below. This is one of the ones that we have, and I will let you know in another video how we kind of incorporate a lot of other activities and learning resources to learn Spanish, but this is one we found at Target. And this one is our fractions. Now she is a little young, but she actually does really well with fractions. She kind of already has the gist. She is even starting to add fractions together. We do a lot of baking in the kitchen, and I attribute it to that. But we do have one of these, so we can have more practice. And then we have another wooden puzzle. We're gonna do a space unit this year, and this is just the planets. And then we have a write and wipe activity book. I have one that I've made for her, and it does the trick. It's plenty, but sometimes she just likes to do something different, and this is great for her or my toddler, so she can utilize this activity in the car. Typically is when we will use them. And that's it for Target, other than this basket. I also got this basket from Target, but that's housing my first store supplies that I got, which I will show you in another video. Now the last thing I'm going to show you in this video is my Dollar Tree finds, and most of these revolve around the organization side of things. So I got several fun, colorful trays that can stack, and I'm going to show you how I use those in my upcoming organization videos. And then I also got these lovely containers here, and inside we have some pens, an electric sharpener, which is just all the rage with kids, at least mine. If yours are too, let me know that I'm not alone in the comments. My kids are very interested in this electric sharpener. Huge, huge deal. Anyways, and so we also got these dollar t-shirts that we will use for aprons when we do painting or when we go outside and do like really muddy, dirty learning, because a lot of times an apron is just not enough. So we just throw on a really big t-shirt and go with the flow. And it's okay if it gets completely destroyed because it's a paint shirt. And then we got a few other things. I did get another apron because she just likes wearing the apron. So we will use this from time to time if we're doing like some of our non-messy paints. And then we got a phonics workbook and another phonics workbook. I did not get a lot of workbooks this year. Just a little spoiler, that was one of the major issues last year. We got way too many workbooks that we really did not need, but I got a couple of them, and we'll see. Hopefully I utilize them. And the last things I got at the Dollar Tree were some colorful chalk for our new chalkboard that we got from IKEA. We got the easel, the chalkboard, and the whiteboard with the large painting paper or drawing paper, what have you. And I will show you that in another video when we figure out where to put it. But we got some colorful chalk, and we got some notebooks that have a pen attached. We do a lot of journaling on the road, and This is one of the ones that we are going to take with us to Disney because we write down what we see, we draw stories, we do nature journaling, animal observations, and all of that goes into these little tiny books that we can carry with us wherever we go. Okay, pal, that's it for this video. I will be showing you everything that's in all of this, heavy, all of my thrift store books and all of my thrift store finds and games and activities that I found at the thrift store with you in my next video. But if you enjoyed this video, if it was helpful to you, hopefully you found some good deals or ideas for you to go look for, or it was just entertaining, whatever the case may be, please give it a like and comment down below if I'm missing anything that you think would be super helpful, or you can say, hey, you should return that before you use it, kind of thing. That would be super great, because I really want to foster a community and I want to be able to hear what you have to say just as much as I'm talking into the void to you right now. So be sure to subscribe so you can stay up to date on all of the new homeschooling content that's going to be coming up. I will also be posting more videos about how we homeschool at Disney and on our adventures, because we're doing a lot of travel schooling now, and also how we make that all possible by working from home and things like that. So that's it for now, pal. Have a great day.